Attention goes with the territory when your name is Lionel Messi, top scorer in the Champions League. Can he add to his total tonight? We'll find out soon, as we're just minutes away from kickoff. It's live. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And Manchester United are almost within touching distance of a place in the UEFA Champions League final. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, Manchester United in total cruise control. Normally when you dominate in the middle of the park, you normally win games. They did that. They were clinical up front and really solid at the back.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar.
Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Casemiro plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays together with Kylian Mbappe. It is a stadium synonymous with European excitement, Old Trafford. It was actually Sir Bobby Charlton who was credited with coining the Theatre of Dreams.
Yeah, theatre of nightmares for me. I've had a few bad games here, I can tell you that. Great stadium to play at. Normally get a chance to play here at Old Trafford. Manchester United, the teams I played against, let you have the ball, let you play, but then normally went to the other end and beat you.
Thank you, Old Trafford. Enjoy the game.
This is how the visitors will set up today. 4-4-2, but with the emphasis on attack.
Yeah, very much so, Derek. The number 10 will supply the support for the strikers. Three very, very narrow midfield players will also get forward. A little bit worried about the full-backs exposed on that side. They need to be on their game when they don't have the ball.
The ball with Luka Modric. Messi. An abundance of space. Messi. Teammate in support. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
And the aggregate score has a one-sided look about it. 4-0. Now, this might pay dividends. Can they convert? Keeper did his job to begin with. Rabiot. Here's Alexandro. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Can't miss, surely. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. It's a splendid through ball from Neymar. Into the advanced position. There's a slide rule pass. Still possibilities. And threading it forward. Walker gets in the way. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Might really be able to trouble them here. He could pick out a teammate. And Neymar. And Neymar has done it!
replay. How well has he done there? The defenders close in on him. They think they've got him. No chance, the ball's in the back of the net.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, the gulf in quality has been marked. On aggregate, it's 5-0.
Number 11.
And the counter looks on here, options available. And Neymar showing magnificent vision. Can they convert? It could be up for grabs. Aubameyang just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. It'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Danger. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Free kick. And with the goalkeeper. Mbappe with it. Real chance. And delivered by Neymar here. The net is staring him in the face, and the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, Derek, it was a good delivery into the box, but you have to question the defending there. They simply don't react quickly enough.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
And this has become an absolute thrashing. 6-0 is the aggregate score. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And he's broken free. And this time it's in.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
So the aggregate score now, 6-1 here.
Goal for the visitors. Number 17, Williams.
It's with Williams. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack.
3 minutes.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Messi, and threading it forward. The end product just wasn't there. It's with Dybala. It's with Williams. And the referee's whistle. The home fans are thrilled because they can now book their tickets for the final.
Well, going into this semi-final, you'd expect teams to be nervous, not sure of the outcome. When we look at the outcome now, it's too easy for them. Confidence will be building after that result. Can they keep that confidence and pick the trophy up in the next game? We'll wait and see.
This is Old Trafford, long-time home of Manchester United. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary area. Premier League football is coming right up for you. Manchester United against West Ham United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly, we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. And I don't think we'll be disappointed.
Could be his game today, the way he's been playing recently.
Well, sometimes you talk about not being able to coach a quality, and I think his finishing ability is one such thing, because he just does it naturally.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. Chris Smalling starts with Johnny Evans as the centre-backs, and he's pumped for an attacking lineup with two out-and-out attackers.
Thank you, Old Trafford.
West Ham United's lineup is this. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Abdoulaye Doucouré plays with Denis Zakaria in midfield. And here is just the one main attacker in this lineup. Game started by Manchester United. Lanzini. Zakaria. Bowen. Lanzini. On to Felipe Anderson. He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Lanzini. Well, that's what they've been looking for. The ball in behind. Well, it's come to nothing in the end. What a goal that would have been on the volley.
Yeah, the crowd were on their feet. They thought he'd done it.
Kane. Going forward with real purpose now. Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
He's cut it out. Looped over the defenders for the forward to chase. One-on-one with the keeper. The last line of defence, but how strong he was. Trying to get the ball in behind. Now Kane coming at the opposition from a wider area. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. A quick word on Harry Kane. Alan, you've probably had a few games like this where you don't feel you're involved. How do you think Harry can improve in this sense?
Yeah, you can only say it must get better from a quality player. To have this few touches is really unlike him.
Tough test this for the players in the second half, and the referee as well, who might have a big decision to make. At the moment he says we can play on, but that might be in doubt as the second half wears on. Getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
The physio's keeping an eye on him because he took a blow to his upper thigh in that last challenge.
keep it on this one.
Jeff, thank you very much. Set up to play on the break now. Oh, time to get the cross now. Haller! And it's the header that misses the target.
Yeah, not known for his aerial ability, this lad.
Manchester United want to make a change now. I don't know whether the managers told them to do this, but they're just defending deep. And so must take the lead here. Which they do with so little time left. Surely that's the winner.
Oh, I just thought that was coming, that goal. They were the better side last 10 minutes and should be the winner.
How hard they've had to work to enjoy this celebration now that they are in the lead. And here is another angle on that goal. Well, in a way, Alan, the game has been irrelevant because already they knew they'd clinch the title. Everyone in the ground, including the players, waiting for the presentation to reward this outstanding season from an outstanding team.
Yeah, it's been a party atmosphere, hasn't it, really, from start to finish. I've experienced it myself back in '91 when we played Manchester United. But it doesn't taste any less sweet for those lads down there.
And they've enjoyed the game, but really, most of all, they've enjoyed the season. They have been superb, undoubtedly the outstanding team.
Well, I think so. Sometimes when their rivals faltered, they kept their eyes fixed firmly on the target, and they really did stick together. They had injuries, 1 or 2 suspensions, but they kept picking up the results.
And now they are about to pick up what it's all about. They are the champions.
Oh, wonderful scenes. Scenes and moments they will never forget. You look back in 20 years' time and you'll think about this day.
To share it with the supporters. They've had a great bond. Great travelling fans, as well as the home followers. They certainly haven't been without the backing that every team needs to go week in, week out in this most demanding of leagues. Great occasion here. Had time to set it all up, knowing that this presentation day would take place. It didn't depend on the result of the match. And together with the trophy.
Well, it's been raining cats and dogs in the build-up to this game, and it's still coming down heavily here at Old Trafford. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Manchester United up against Southampton.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Chris Smalling plays alongside Johnny Evans in the centre of defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And here's how it looks for Southampton. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. 2 main strikers, 4 across the midfield. Really important for the full-backs to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
Well, Manchester United on the back of what was a season of ups and downs when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved into the job, replacing Jose Mourinho. They went 12 league games unbeaten, but they couldn't really keep that flame burning, Lee.
Well, there's no doubt when he went into the job, he did have an effect. The bounce effect of a new manager, plus Solskjaer's a Man United man through and through. But the players' form dropped off, and some of those players have paid the price.
Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And whipped into the box. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, he put some superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best. And what do they get? Reward, a goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Storm wet. Paul Pogba's incisive pass. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And it's come off the kick. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Kane. Can they get themselves in front here? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as we can see, the keeper's done his best, but there's nothing he can do from there. He's not going to miss that one.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Kane. Bruno Fernandes. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Well, let's join Alan McAnally because a goal has been scored at the Etihad.
It's a third goal.
Bruno Fernandes! Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? There might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Kane, and threading it forward. It's still alive, and a goal!
Well, here's the replay. I never liked rebound goals off goalkeepers. The defenders should be there. Probably would have been my fault. On that occasion, his defenders went missing.
And I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
No words, Derek, no words. Well, OK, then, just one. Superb.